Good morning. Just getting started here. We'll give everybody a minute or two to sign in. If you're here, you can say hi in the chat if you'd like. You can get your mat set up. Maybe make sure you have some water if you want to put on some music. I linked Spotify in the description of the video if you want to follow me and look for a playlist. Otherwise, just put on anything that kind of gets you motivated and moving. You're in your own house, so your own choice, whatever you feel like this Saturday morning. Get started in about 30 seconds. Make sure you have everything you need. Good morning, good morning. There everybody is. Hi, Liza. Hi, Yossi. Get the mat set up. Get your music playing. I know it's getting harder and harder for everybody to wake up, so I think we have a lot of people watching this class later. Okay, we will get started. You can come to lying on your back. Move toes to the front of the mat, your head to the back of the mat, and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then take a big inhale, hug the knees in. Big exhale, both knees fall over to the right. Your head can roll to the left. Let your eyes close. Arms may reach out to a T. Try not to hold on to anything here. Just let yourself settle in. Few natural breaths in this twist. Go ahead and inhale your knees up through the center. Exhale, both knees fall to the left. Head rolls to the right. At the beginning of class, we're just here to observe. Not to judge. Not to make any changes, just to notice how we arrived on the mat this morning. Whether there's maybe a difference from right to left side. The quality of your breath as it moves in and out through your nose. Any tension in the body. Go ahead and inhale your knees back to the center. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. And then exhale, plant your feet close to your hips, just about hip width apart. Once the feet are really grounded, you could inhale, peel the hips away from the mat, press the pelvis to the sky, bridge pose. We'll take a few breaths here. In and out. Really pushing through the feet. Strong legs. Feel the backs of the legs squeeze the glutes. Press your hips a little bit higher. One more inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll front to back. And then on your inhale, see if you can stick it. Land right in boat pose. Knees may be bent to start, but the knees are glued together. Belly is hugging in as the ribs and hips squeeze and crunch to get closer together. Reach the arms forward, heart lifts, maybe straighten the legs. 3 more breaths right here, in and out through your nose. You can begin to move a little bit more air. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. We're going to go through this a few more times. About 1 breath, 1 movement now. On your inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, a full, powerful inhale now. Move more air. Exhale, twist to the right. Both knees follow the right, head rolls to the left. Completely empty the belly and then inhale through the center. Hug your knees in and squeeze. And then exhale, both knees go to the left, head rolls to the right. Big inhale through the center, hug the knees in, squeeze them. Exhale, plant the feet. Inhale, peel the hips up, a bridge pose. Fill the lungs completely as the hips get a little bit higher. Exhale, roll all the way down, hug your knees in. Rock and roll up. So on your inhale, you land in boat pose. Big inhale, really try to straighten the legs. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let's try it again. Inhale, hug your knees in, squeeze. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale through the center. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale through center, hug and squeeze. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, peel the hips up. Exhale, roll right back down. On your inhale, meet up, boat pose, Navasana, a bouncing V shape. And then exhale, lower down onto your back. This time you can hug the knees in and rock and roll a few times, front and back. Until you rock over the legs, swing them around, plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Your upside down V shape. You can pedal through the feet here, bend one knee and then the other. Hug the belly in. Press through your hands. Try to notice if the shoulders are really rounding and tight. See if you can open through the shoulders and melt the chest toward the thighs. Doesn't matter if the heels touch down or not. So allow the backs of the legs to open, hips pressing toward the back of the mat. Belly lifting up and in. On your inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine, peek forward. Exhale, fold in a fuller breath with every movement. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky, reach up, look up. Exhale, sway over to the right. Inhale, up through the center. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, dive in, belly squeezes, forward fold. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to the top of a push-up with your knees up or down, lower down, bottom of a push-up. Inhale, forward, upward facing, a little back bend. Roll over the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in and out right here. Pressing through your hands. Notice the palms sealing down, every knuckle pressing into the mat. Powerful breath moving in and out through your nose. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, you can walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms sweep high, reach up, fill up. See the hands. Exhale, lean to the right, press down through your left foot. Inhale, up through the center. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale, reach up, lengthen a little back bend. And then exhale, empty your belly as you fold. Half lift along spine, fill up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back and lower with control. Hug your elbows in. Slide forward, lift your heart, fill up completely. And then roll over the toes. Exhale, lift your hips. 3 strong breaths. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Try to hop, top of your mat. Inhale, long spine, fill up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep the arms high, reach up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, a little back bend, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze back between the legs. Long spine, big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, maybe hop back, strengthen. Little back bend, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. And take one more round. Surya Namaskar A, just building a little fire, warming up the body and the breath. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, walk or hop, top of the mat. Inhale is a half lift to peek out. Exhale, pull right back down. Inhale, sweep the arms high, reach up, fill up. Exhale, sway to the right. Move the most area as you inhale through the center. And then exhale to the left. More than you think you need to move. Inhale, lifts and lengthens. Exhale, push the air out. Let the belly squeeze and lift. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Three strong breaths right here. Moving into a second flow here. Inhale, lift your toes, right toes high to the sky. Really reach through the right foot. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Try to give it a kiss. Inhale, right toes lift, reach and lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up in between your hands. Back heel spins down, lift your arms. Warrior one on your inhale, reach tall toward the sky. See your thumbs. We'll stay here for a few breaths, so bend your right knee a lot, and then feel your hips both turn and face the front of your mat. Left leg is straight behind you, grounding through the left heel. Sink your right hip a little bit lower. Take one more big inhale. Legs stay the same. Exhale, open the arms, warrior two. So the hips turn to face the left. You bend the right knee, sink the right hip a little bit lower. Hips are still level though, as the arms reach out forward and back. Gaze over your right fingertips. Hug your belly in. We're slowing down a little bit, so can you still hear your breath moving in and out through your nose? Use your exhale, sink in. Inhale is a reverse warrior. Right leg is still bent, right arm reaches up. Feel the opposites of the hips sinking down, the rib cage lifting. as you stretch through your right side body. Keep breathing, keep reaching. One more big inhale, look up. Exhale, right forearm comes to right thigh, or you can bring the right hand down to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over your ear for side angle. So notice if the right leg tried to straighten because you really want to straighten it, sink back in. Stack the knee over the ankle, tuck your hip under, roll your left shoulder open. Sink a little bit lower, ground through the entire back foot. Look up, see your left fingertips. Exhale, look down, left hand plants inside the right foot. Back heel spins up, dragonfly twist. Really rotate the rib cage toward the right thigh. Look up and see your right hand. Left hand is pressing down as the shoulders move away from your ears. Back leg is active. Don't let the knees sag down. Really straighten and lengthen. Notice your left hand. Feel the entire palm press into the mat. Leave it there as you roll onto it for a side plank. So you step the right toes back to meet the left. Look up and see your right hand. Always an option. Left knee can come down for support. Or maybe you play with floating the right toes up. Can you squeeze and lift through your left side body? 2 more breaths. One more big inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, right hand comes down, take your vinyasa. Okay, let's try the left side from down dog. And inhale, lifts your left toes up, reach through the toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, big step through. Foot comes between the hands, back heel spins down. Inhale, lift your arms, warrior one. So notice the hips, they try to open out to the right. Turn both hips to face the front of your mat. Straighten through the right leg behind you, bend your left knee. Hug the belly up and in. Look up, see your hands. One more inhale to really reach through the fingers. Exhale, sink lower into warrior two. Hips turn to face the right. Left knee bends even more so you can sink the left hip lower. Gaze over your left fingertips. Reach through both hands. Notice the belly hugging in. Keep your breath strong. Use the next exhale, sink lower. Keep your left knee bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches. Stretch through the left side body. Feel the ribs open. Right hand slides down the back thigh. Reverse warrior. One more inhale, breathe length into the side body, and then exhale, forearm to thigh or hand to mat. Side angle, reach through your right hand. You're creating a line from your toes and your heel all the way on the ground, all the way up through your fingertips. Look up, see the right hand. Roll the right shoulder open, so don't let the chest collapse. Really roll your chest open. Keep your breath strong, keep your knee bent. Left hip is sinking down. One more big inhale. Exhale, look down, plant the right hand. Back heel lifts. Reach the left arm up, dragonfly. Straighten through the right knee. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Reach the fingertips farther apart. Right hand pressing down, left hand lifting higher. Leave the right hand grounded, roll onto it for side plank Vashisthasana. So then an option, right knee can tap down for that extra support. Maybe you keep the right leg long, float the left toes. You've got 2 more breaths right here. Right hip squeezes and lifts. Look up, see your left fingers. Exhale, plant the left hand down, take your vinyasa. From down dog, knees drop to the mat. Big toes come together, sink back, child's pose. Just smooth out the breath here. Feel the length through your back. Try to even out your inhales and your exhales. Go ahead, sweep the right hand back, catch the right heel. On your inhale, you're going to stand up for a half camel twist. So stand up on the knees, press your hips forward toward the front of the mat, reach through the left arm, feel your heart open. Really pressing through the hips, feeling a back bend here. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, lower down, child's pose. Left hand finds your left heel. When you're ready, change sides. Inhale, stand up, press the hips forward, reach through your right fingertips. Notice if the bum is sagging down. Really lift and press the hips for the front of your mat. Reach and lift through the right arm. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down. You have a choice. You can either take a twist to the right and the left again. If you'd like to try full camel, you stand up on the knees. Take your hands to your hips. Maybe just press the hands into the low back. Press the hips forward, lift through the heart. If it feels okay, you might drop one or both hands back toward the heels. If you feel like you can almost catch the heels, but you can't, tuck the toes. It lifts the heels a couple inches. Might be a little bit easier to get there. 2 more breaths to lift through your heart. Open in the back bend. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then exhale, go ahead, lower down, release child's pose. Just a few more shapes to move through. One last little flow. Moving with our breath. Taking a few breaths in each shape. When you're ready, inhale up to tabletop, hands and knees. And then exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Okay, listen carefully. Inhale, lift your right toes high to the sky. Exhale, right knee comes under and across, taps the left elbow, hold it there, and then kick your foot out to the side, out to the left, onto the floor. Right hand stays planted, left arm lifts, fall in triangle on your inhale. So lift the hips up, reach through the left arm, lift, lift, lift. One more big inhale. Listen again, exhale, sit your bum straight down. Fold over the left leg wide. Legs are still in a wide straddle. Take a little fold over that back leg. Can you round through the shoulders? Can you surrender through the weight of your head? 2 more breaths right here. On your inhale, begin to roll up. Twist back to the right so you can plant both hands at the top of your mat. Press into your hands to unwind the legs. And inhale will lift your right toes back to the sky. Oof. Reach, reach, reach. Big inhale. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Back heel stays lifted this time as you reach your arms up, crescent lunge. So sink the hips low, lift through your heart. See your fingertips catch a little back bend through the upper body. Really active through the legs, sinking down. Feel the lifting through the heart. The goal is to find these shapes in your body. How it's going to look in your body is different than anyone else. So sink in and reach, and then keep the breath strong. Take one more inhale, look up. Exhale, press the palms together, twist to the right, hook the left elbow, prayer twist. Back leg is still active. If you need the support, the back knee can always come down. Just like dragonfly, feel the rib cage twisting toward the right thigh. Try to peek past your right shoulder, your right elbow, press the palms together. Reach through the crown of your head, try to keep the spine long. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, unwind, straighten your legs, sky arch, your right hand reaches high to the sky. Press through your feet. Left hand slides down the back thigh, reach. Then exhale, come forward and down, triangle pose. Legs stay straight. Right hip tucks under. Left hand reaches straight toward the sky. Feel the chest open. And then feel that reaching at the crown of the head. So you're still trying to find a long spine here. Gaze is toward the left fingers. Press down through both of your feet so you can wiggle the toes. Not a lot of weight in the toes. Take an exhale, look down for balance. Inhale, stand up, 5-pointed star. Face the side of your mat, reach through your arms and your legs. Pivot your left toes to face the back of the mat. Bend your left knee, sweep your arms behind you for thunderbolt. So the shoulder blades squeeze behind you, the collarbone spread, the back heel is lifted. It's like you're about to take flight. Let your belly hover off your thighs. Your left knee bends a lot. Sink the left hip low. Reach your chest forward. Look forward like you're looking over a ledge. So much energy through the fingertips behind you. Can you float your thumbs higher than your bum? Keep your breath strong. And then use the breath. I know you probably want to straighten your left leg, but keep lunging. Reach your chest out and breathe into it. Use your breath to choose to stay here a little bit longer. Left foot stays grounded where it's at. Begin to shift the weight forward for warrior 3. So your right toes float up behind you. Flex through the right foot, point the toes down toward the mat, straighten both legs. Today you might try a variation, maybe reaching the arms overhead. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Go ahead, try to reach out. One more big inhale. Exhale, come to figure 4. Right ankle comes in front, hooks over the left knee. Squat really low, bend your standing leg. So you sink the hips back, hug the belly in, and lift through your heart. Thumbs come to heart center. Keep balancing, keep sinking. Inhale, stand up on your left leg. Right knee comes into your chest. Left hand reaches across to catch the right knee. Right hand reaches behind you. Standing twisted balance, dancing Shiva. If the left hand wants to slide down the shin to catch the right foot, you might be able to extend the leg out. Look back, see your right hand. Let the wobbles happen, keep coming back. One more big inhale. Listen carefully. Exhale, release your right foot, step it all the way back into a lunge. So a low lunge, your hands can come down to support you, but take the left hand and bring it inside the left foot. Both hands may press into the mat. You may even drop with the back knee and come down to the forearms for lizard. Wherever you land here, hug the left knee in toward the left shoulder. Surrender the weight of your head. The back knee is down, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. You might want to rise back up to your hands, whatever is easier. Step the left foot back to meet the right, so you're in plank. A little playtime from here. You can come down to forearm plank and maybe walk it into dolphin for a forearm stand. If you want to work on headstand, you might come to tabletop. Plant your head down. Walk your hands back toward the knees so you can see your fingertips. Then tuck your toes and lift your hips. This may be enough just getting used to having some weight on your head. You can always bring one knee to one elbow or the other knee, maybe both. You have a few breaths here to go upside down, whatever way you want. Have a few breaths of playtime. Keep breathing. Move with control, not hopping, not jumping. Got one more inhale. Then exhale, come back from wherever you're at and go ahead and sink back into child's pose. We'll all meet there. This child's pose is facing the back of your mat. A moment of rest before we begin the second side. Just noticing if you feel a little bit warmer, maybe a little bit sweaty. You're moving more air in and out through the nose, breathing a little bit harder. Go ahead, inhale up to hands and knees, and then you can tuck your toes and lift your hips, downward facing dog. We're facing the back of the mat now, so that means you inhale, lift your left toes high to the sky. Lifting carefully, exhale, left knee comes under and across your right elbow, tap and hold it there. Kick your foot out to the right. Keep the left hand grounded as you inhale, lift your right arm, fallen triangle, squeeze your bum and lift, 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 lift through your heart, lift through your arm, reach. Take one more breath in. Exhale, sit your bum straight down so your legs are still in a straddle and fold over your right leg. A few breaths here of rest. Inhale, roll up, lift your head, lift your heart. Twist back to the left. Plant your hands at the top of your mat and inhale, unwind the legs, lift your left toes high to the sky, three-legged dog. Ugh. Always a tricky transition there. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, lift your arms, crescent lunge. Back heel is off the mat. Bend your left leg a lot. Sink your left hip low and lift through your heart. See your hands. Feel the pull and the lift of the heart as the hips sink down a little bit lower. Straighten the right leg behind you. Build a strong base. One more inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, press the palms together, twist to the left, hook your right elbow, prayer twist. So you have to lean forward, twist from the belly and peek past your left shoulder. You have your back knee there if you need it. Use every exhale to twist the spine a little bit more to the left. Find a steady gaze, something to look at. Take an exhale, empty completely. Inhale, stand up, straight legs, back heel spins down, lift your left arm, sky archer. Press through the feet, lift through your left arm, right hand slides down the back thigh. Then keep that length as you reach forward and down for triangle pose. Left hand finds your shin, your ankle, your big toe. Left hip tucks underneath, right hand reaches high. Again, find the length in your spine. Reach through the crown of your head. Press down through your feet. Inner thighs squeeze. Gaze is toward your lifted hand. Try to see your right hand. Exhale, look down for balance. Inhale, stand up, 500 star. Turn your right toes to face the front of the mat. Bend your right knee, lean your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades, thunderbolt. So you're balancing on your left ball of the foot, left heel is lifted, left leg is straightening behind you. Let the belly hover off the thighs, the chest reaches forward. Be really strong in the legs here. Right hip sinks down. Let yourself feel something in the legs. Keep reaching the chest forward. Thumbs float higher than your bum. Lots of energy here. Check in with the breath, in and out through your nose. Right foot stays grounded. Shift your weight forward for warrior three, airplane pose. So the left toes pick up behind you. The heart shines forward. And we added the variation of the arms reaching over the head past the front of the mat. Reach out. I know it's hard. Squeeze your belly. Strong back muscles. Flex your left toes and point them toward the ground. One more big inhale. Exhale, stand up, left leg comes in front. Left ankle hooks over the right knee, figure four. The lower you get, the easier it is. So sink your hips down. Sink your bum back, hug the belly in, thumbs to heart center. Gaze is steady in one spot. Inhale, straighten your standing leg. Left knee comes in front of you so the right hand can reach across to catch the knee. Left hand comes behind you. Twisted balance stance in Shiva. Again, the right hand can reach down and catch the left foot. Maybe extend. If you wobble, come right back. Let yourself fall out. That is your brain learning. Let those wobbles happen. It's okay, sides will be very different. One more inhale here. Exhale, swing the left foot back. Big step back to land in the lunge. Once you're grounded, right hand comes inside the right foot. The back knee may drop. Maybe come down to the forearms lizard. Release the weight of your head. From there, if you'd like, you can rise up to the hands or maybe even stay on the forearms. Tuck the back toes. Right toes meet the left. From your plank, the knees come down. Another opportunity to go upside down. You can try crow pose, just getting on your hands. Tripod headstand, maybe down headstand. Again, crown of the head comes down. Whichever placement in the hands is comfortable for you, tuck your toes. At least try to just lift the hips. Getting the hips higher than the head and the heart. A few breaths here. Handstand, anything else, any inversion. Got about 5 more breaths. Come down with control, stay lightly. Drop the knees down to the mat, spread them wide, sink back, child's pose. Noticing everything here, any heat you've generated. Maybe the heart beating a little bit faster. The breath moving a little bit stronger. From here, you can inhale up to hands and knees. Take a vinyasa if you'd like it, otherwise just swing your legs around in front of you. And lie down on your back. You take the vinyasa, hop through from down dog and lie down. A couple of back bends coming your way. So hug your knees into your chest. For a minute, you can rock side to side. Just feel the low back press down. And then plant your feet close to your hips, arms by your sides. Inhale, peel the hips up and away, bridge pose. If you're ready to go higher, go ahead, plant your hands alongside the ears and press up. We'll take about 5 breaths in this first one. Then come down and lift back up for a second round. If you haven't already, exhale, roll down. Lift up for a second bridge pose, or you can bring hands alongside ears, fingers face your shoulders, press into hands and feet for the higher back bend or Urdhva. Really lifting your hips up. Whatever back bend makes sense to you. If you're in bridge, maybe roll the shoulders under, clasp the hands, add that shoulder stretch. Lift the hips a little bit higher, 2 more breaths. Exhale, roll all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. And then rock and roll front to back until you rock all the way up to seated. 2 straight legs in front of you. Thighs, knees, feet close together. Inhale, lift the arms high to the sky. Exhale, tilt from the hips as you lean forward, walk the hands out. They might land on the knees, the shins, the ankles, or even the mat. We're not pulling and doing a lot of work here. We're letting gravity do the work. So round through your spine. Let your belly lift up and in to get out of the way. Head hangs heavy, shoulders round. We'll spend some time here in this Paschimottanasana. Just notice where you're still holding on to some tension. Can you let that go and sink in a little bit deeper? Slowly, slowly begin to roll it. Head is the last thing to rise. Big inhale to sit up tall. And then take an exhale, roll down onto your back. Ending just like we began, with the knees hugged into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Exhale, both knees over to the right. Head rolls to the left. Go ahead and inhale the knees through the center. Exhale, knees to the left. Head rolls to the right. Inhale your knees back through the center. Give them one last squeeze. And then exhale, extend your legs long. Let your feet flop wide. Your hands can float away from the sides. Let the palms face the sky. We'll stay together for a few moments of rest here. Give yourself the chance to just have a natural breath. Eyes closed. Shoulders, neck, and jaw relaxed. Let the nervous system reset here. I'll let you know when it's time to move again. Take rest. Shavasana. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth side out, exhale. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, a nice long good morning stretch. Then by rolling to one side or rocking straight up, we'll meet an easy seat with your eyes closed. You press the palms together in front of your heart as a sign of gratitude. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold forward, seal your practice. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, blink your eyes open. Namaste. Great work, you guys. Happy Saturday to everybody. Let's see, there's a lot of videos now saved on this channel. So if you're looking for other classes, oh, hi, Raquel. If you're looking for other classes to take, I have a bunch of Ashtanga-based classes, a lot of these slow flows now. Yin is on there. And then I think we're going to do yoga cardio again tomorrow because that seems like everybody's enjoying it. So if you have any playlist requests or things you'd like to see in that, send me a message today. I'll make sure I get the playlist out later today for tomorrow morning in case you need to beat it. Thanks, Liza. I appreciate you being here. I'll get the playlist out later so everybody can have a chance to build it if you don't use Spotify, if you use Apple Music or Google Music or Prime Music or whatever else. So thanks, Yossi. Have a good weekend, and maybe I will see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome Saturday, and yeah, that's all I got for you.